Hello, in this presentation we will talk about ASME programs and all the activities that students can take advantage of. First, let me introduce myself. I am Najib Metni and I am currently chair of the Board on Student Programs and I'm also the chairperson of the Mechanical Engineering Department in Notre Dame University, Lebanon. ASME programs for students is really very large field where you can see many competitions, many challenges, many leadership trainings as you are seeing now. In this slide that you see here, you have basically some excellent links about the newsletter, ASME Universities Connections, ASME programs for early career engineers, technical programs, advocacy and government relationship program, engineering for change, ASME standard and certification. We'll start with an overview on what are the programs that are present for students. So first, ASME provide the first to student educational resources. You may find in ASME libraries many technical content, many practical skills development opportunities, internship opportunities, as well as job opportunities. Professional development resources, you have trainings for leadership skills development, content opportunities, internship, training in order to develop your professional and technical skills. Third point is recognition. ASME, as we will see in next few slides, that ASME has many awards in order to recognize good student leadership, good student sections. Financial aid, ASME has the opportunity for many financial aid, scholarship, grants, loans, and ASME graduate teaching fellowship. So you can search for these on asme.org and you will find what should you submit in order to be eligible for these type of financial aids. Networking and mentoring. So no matter how much you can get from ASME, the thing that you will get in face-to-face meetings, in programs, in webinars, in social events is something that is really invaluable because this face-to-face with many engineers who had the experience is a very important point. So networking and mentoring is something that is very valuable for ASME and for students, of course. And at the end, we have some informational resources where you can always check asme.org website, the newsletters, publications, magazines. You will get acquainted to all the new technology in various mechanical engineering fields. We have the student section enterprise. So committee. So in fact, the student sections are small clubs or sections inside universities and colleges in order to help ASME members to get the maximum from ASME. The student section will manage on-campus network of students, will be supported by the mechanical engineering departments and of course by ASME. It should be guided by a student section advisor, which is basically a senior faculty member, networking channel to connect with the industry leaders and broader engineering community. It plays a very vital role in connecting ASME members with headquarters, in communicating all these new programs to members. ASME supports all student sections by some grants and awards. We have these grants and awards are managed by the Student Section Enterprise Committee. So what are these grants and awards for? So first we have the Startup Student Section grants. So these are some seed money in order for the student section to start. Okay, so this is basically for new student section. We have multidisciplinary humanitarian project grants. So this is a funding for proposal, a humanitarian proposal outlining an innovative and impactful multidisciplinary project aligned with ASME strategy that we covered in the first slides. We have then the outstanding student section award for outstanding leadership, positive impact on student professional development, sustainable section growth, and best practice sharing. So this is an award given for good student sections who has demonstrated good leadership and outstanding professional development activities. This award can be divided into section less than 3 years and sections larger than 3 years in order to give the opportunity for all student sections to be eligible and to present for this award. And we have student section project cost award. So this is a award for a certain project to recognize creativity, innovation with very good content. In 2004, for example, we had 26 grants and 22 awards that will be distributed. We will talk about Student Professional Development Conference, where students have the opportunity to engage and learn from engineers, from industry leaders, and to learn how to lead, how to apply engineering in everyday's life. SPDC, which are the Student Professional Development Conferences, are the venues for student design competition, one of the most familiar or known competitions managed and by ASME. So basically, we have the student design competition, the old guard oral presentation, we have the old guard poster, many small competitions that really are fun. 2014 SDC was basically about unmanned aerial vehicle. So it's called lighter than air unmanned aerial vehicle. And as you can see, in North America we had 6 SPDCs, okay, in different places. Then in international we had 2 in Middle East and Africa, 2 in Asia Pacific, Latin America. I think it will be done in the month of October, and in Europe it was in June. Now, jumping to the next slide, you will see, and this is, I think, more important for you, is to see what is the next student design competition. It is called Robots for Relief. Where these SDC will happen, they will happen also in North America. We have 5 places. 4 in North America and 1 in Mexico till now. We have 1 set for Middle East and Africa, another 2 for Asia Pacific, and in Europe, in Turkey. So during the months of November, December maximum, you will know exactly the location and the exact dates for these competitions. Okay, so now it's not only about SPDCs, Student Professional Development Conferences. Here we move to slide 10, and you see that we have many other challenges under the student program. One of them is the IAM 3D challenge, which is called the Innovative Additive Manufacturing 3D. It's an opportunity for mechanical engineer and multidisciplinary undergraduate students to re-engineer existing program or create new design that minimize energy consumption using the 3D printer. So this challenge will showcase student creativity by demonstrating the sound engineering design principles and additive manufacturing concepts. When we say additive manufacturing, basically it's the 3D printing industry. So we have 2 rounds for these challenges. So if you are interested in this challenge, you have to present digitally, so by email, your submission before April 15, 2015, and the 10 finalists as this year will go to IMEC Key next year in November 2015. Okay, the Innovative Design Challenge, it's a new challenge that basically target mechanical engineers undergraduate students to showcase their readiness and their design in basically modeling and simulation. So it was a very we had very interesting submission last year, and for next year the deadline is April 15. The good thing in this is that the finalists will be funded to go to the ASME International Design Engineering Technical Conferences. So then the also a historical challenge, as I may call it, is the Human Powered Vehicle Challenge. It's been there for a while. Basically, in 2014 events, so this was last year events, we had in North America basically 2 events. Then we had one in Pakistan, one in India, the Indian Institute of Technology in Delhi, and in Mexico. We had more than 750 students participated in this event. Next year, event locations, till now, we have one in India, one in California, and one in Florida, and more locations will be added later on. So old card competitions, basically we have the web page competition, the oral presentation, and the technical poster. Old card oral presentation competition, also the winner from each SPDC will be funded to go to present in front of the old card committee in the IMECI. You will meet many leaders, many ASME members that can help you throughout your career. So, what are these old guard competitions? The old guard oral presentation is basically designed to emphasize the value of the oral communication. The old guard technical web page competition, it is intended to encourage basically the delivery of visual presentation using web page technology. So this is a web page competition. And technical poster competition, it is it's a competition to test the ability of students to present or to deliver a message using a visual presentation. So student programs in ASME is not just about competition and challenges. There are multiple opportunities. So for example, there is the ASME University Connections. So this is to connect more than 650 ASME student section worldwide. So it creates an industry exposure, network opportunities for students, and as I discussed before, it is a supplement to your engineering curriculum where you can have many professional skills development and leadership skills. So ASME also has the financial aid and grant opportunities and the graduate teaching fellowships. ASME also offers some leadership development programs through the student leader training webinars and conference that you are now assisting to as webinars, and there is the student leadership conference that will happen in IMECI in Montreal. Then we have the Diversity Action Grant that will enable ASME student sections to work on diversity outreach to K-12 pre-college with science, technology, engineering, and math projects. I hope I gave you an overview about all of this, and if you have any questions, we are ready here to answer these questions. Thank you for your attention.